What if I told you that after the age of 60, your body all but stops producing the one vital element that fuels your masculine vitality, especially in those intimate, special moments with your partner? The information I'm about to share with you could completely transform your intimate life and bring back a level of confidence you thought was gone for good. I'm Dr. Evelyn Hartwel, a specialist in men's health, and for over 2 decades, I've had the privilege of helping men just like you, right here in Mexico. What you're about to discover in the next few minutes is going to astound you, just as it astounded me when I first saw the results in my own patients in the public health system. Just imagine, for a moment, being able to tap into the vitality you had in your 40s. Picture feeling that same energy, that same sureness and fulfillment in your marriage, simply by changing the way you eat 3 specific foods that are probably already in your kitchen. These aren't some far-fetched miracle remedies or expensive pills. They are treasures from our very own land, and modern science has now proven they can naturally restart the very processes your body needs for a healthy, satisfying, and passionate life. A recent study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition uncovered something truly remarkable. Men over 60 who consistently ate the first food on my list saw a staggering 42% improvement in their intimate circulation after only 4 weeks. This is the kind of information most doctors don't take the time to share, but it's something I've seen work time and time again in my own private practice here in Mexico City. Before we go on, do me a favor and tell me in the comments what part of our beautiful country you're watching from. And if you've started to notice some of these changes in your energy after turning 50, your story matters. And it could be the very thing that helps another man who is going through the same silent struggle. This is a topic that so many of us are afraid to talk about, yet it affects millions of us in quiet desperation. You see, the biggest challenge we face as men after 60 is a dramatic drop in collagen production. Collagen is the essential protein that acts as the scaffolding for our entire circulatory system. When it becomes scarce, our blood vessels lose their youthful elasticity. Circulation becomes sluggish, and along with it, that vibrant energy we need for our most intimate moments slowly begins to fade. It's like our internal engine loses a little bit of horsepower with each passing year. This silent decline is the real root cause of the fatigue, the lower desire, and that sense of disconnection so many mature men feel, but rarely discuss, even with their own doctor. In my years treating patients within the Mexican healthcare system, I've seen how our modern diets and the relentless stress of city life make this problem even worse. But here is the message of hope I want to share with you today. Your body has not forgotten how to heal itself. It still holds the amazing ability to reactivate collagen production, but only if you give it the right fuel. This means you can genuinely rebuild your vascular strength, wash away that chronic fatigue, and rediscover the passion you thought was a thing of the past. I'm not talking about theories. I'm talking about real, documented results I've witnessed in hundreds of men just like you. Everything I'm about to share is backed by serious science, clinical studies on men our age, and the real-world experiences of my Mexican patients. There are no empty promises here, just practical science applied with a deep respect for our culinary traditions. Each of the 3 foods I'll reveal plays a unique role in this restoration process, and when you combine them correctly, their effects are magnified. I've even saved the most powerful food, the one we all have access to, but almost completely overlook, for last, because its impact will truly blow you away. So let's begin this journey. The first food on our list is a gentle but crucial starting point. It's the one that kicks off the repair process, waking up the systems that have been dormant for years. I'm talking about the humble papaya, that tropical powerhouse we see in every market from Tijuana to Cancun. This golden fruit, a staple of our Sunday breakfasts and refreshing aguas frescas, is so much more than a sweet treat. For men over 60, papaya is a potent source of the very building blocks needed to reactivate circulation naturally. Its magic lies in its incredible vitamin C content, which is absolutely essential for creating new collagen. This collagen is what gives our blood vessels strength and flexibility, allowing blood, oxygen and nutrients to flow freely to where they are needed most. Furthermore, the natural antioxidants in papaya combat the silent, internal inflammation that slowly chips away at our masculine vitality. To unlock its full power, you must eat it fresh, perhaps with a squeeze of lime and a dash of chili pecan, just as our tradition dictates. Please avoid the canned papaya and sugary jams. They are loaded with sugar that will spike your blood glucose and completely undo all the good work. I'll never forget my patient, Don Antonio, a 58-year-old mechanic from Guadalajara. He loved his Sunday tradition of papaya in syrup. He thought he was doing something healthy, but his intimate performance was declining, causing him immense anxiety about his marriage. When we simply swapped his processed dessert for fresh papaya, the change was incredible. He felt a renewal of vitality that didn't just transform his intimate life, it strengthened his entire marriage. His wife told me, with tears in her eyes, that she saw the confident, energetic man she fell in love with all those years ago. The benefits start quickly. Within hours, you can feel a subtle, perceptible warmth and a return of energy, setting the stage for moments of deeper connection and confidence. Now, while papaya lights the initial spark, there's another fruit, a true champion of our family gatherings, that delivers an even more powerful boost to your circulation. I'm talking about the guava. We often see it as a simple ingredient for sweets or drinks, but for a man over 60, it's one of his greatest allies. Guava's vitamin C content is legendary, often even higher than oranges, making it a superstar for collagen production. After 60, when our vascular system starts to weaken, guava steps in to reinforce it, fighting the arterial stiffness that can silently put out the fire in a relationship. To get the most from it, enjoy it fresh or blend it into a natural juice with a tiny pinch of salt to bring out its flavor and preserve its nutrients. Stay far away from the processed guava pastes and sugary sweets. I remember Don Juan, a 71-year-old accountant from Puebla, who loved his guava paste with cheese. It was a cherished tradition, but it was also slowly sabotaging his health and his confidence. By switching to simple, fresh slices of guava, he experienced a remarkable comeback. He felt his energy return, and that spark with his wife was rekindled. The effect is fast. The vitamin C gets to work immediately, improving blood vessel flexibility, while its fiber and potassium help stabilize blood pressure, giving you a steady, reliable energy you can count on. But now, we arrive at the true king of this list. While papaya gets you started and guava builds your foundation, there's one radiant, golden fruit that holds the most transformative secret for taking your vitality to a whole new level. This is the one that can truly revolutionize your nights. I'm talking about the magnificent mango. From the markets of Sonora to the fields of Chiapas, the mango is celebrated as a national treasure. But it's also the most potent, effective, and complete food for revitalizing your intimate health after 60. Mango is bursting with both vitamin C and vitamin a dynamic duo for collagen synthesis. This combination doesn't just support your blood vessels. It actively helps rebuild their integrity, ensuring a powerful and consistent blood flow. Furthermore, a unique antioxidant in mangoes called mangiferin is a master at reducing the internal inflammation and arterial stiffness that can stand in the way of peak performance. I think of my patient, Don Roberto, a 70-year-old from Oaxaca, who, for decades, enjoyed mango in syrup. He couldn't understand why he felt so disconnected and why his confidence had vanished. When we looked at his diet, we realized that the processed sugar was literally dousing the hormonal fire that defined his vitality. The moment he switched to fresh, natural mango, it was like a light turned back on. He experienced a stunning recovery of his intimate energy and reconnected with his wife in a way he hadn't in years. The effect is immediate and profound. A vibrant warmth spreads through your body, driven by vitamins that not only rebuild circulation, but also support your hormonal balance. It perfectly prepares both your body and mind for nights filled with renewed passion. Embracing these three fruits, papaya, guava, and mango, is the foundation, the cornerstone of reclaiming your vitality. But this is a journey, not a magic trick. To truly amplify these incredible benefits and build a vitality that lasts, we need to look at the whole picture. Think of these fruits as the high-performance fuel for your engine. Now, let's make sure the rest of the engine is tuned to perfection. First, let's talk about the simplest, most overlooked element of all: water. Proper hydration is absolutely non-negotiable for healthy circulation. When you are even slightly dehydrated, your blood thickens, forcing your heart to work harder and making it much more difficult for blood to reach the smaller, delicate vessels that are so crucial for your intimate health. Think of it as trying to pump sludge through a narrow pipe. By simply ensuring you drink enough water throughout the day, you are making every other effort, including eating these fruits, exponentially more effective. Next, let's add a savory powerhouse to our arsenal: pumpkin seeds, our beloved pepitas. While the fruits provide the vitamin C for collagen, pumpkin seeds deliver a massive payload of zinc. Zinc is arguably the most important mineral for male hormonal health. It is directly involved in the production of testosterone, the very hormone that governs your drive, your energy, and your masculine identity. A handful of raw or lightly toasted pumpkin seeds each day is an incredibly simple, traditional, and effective way to support your body's natural hormonal balance, working in perfect harmony with the circulatory benefits of the fruits. Now, we must address the invisible enemy: stress. In our fast-paced world, chronic stress is a vitality killer. When you're stressed, your body floods with a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is the anti-testosterone. It constricts blood vessels, raises blood pressure, and signals to your body that it's in survival mode, not procreation mode. You can eat all the mangoes in the world, but if you're living in a constant state of stress, you're fighting an uphill battle. Finding a simple way to unwind each day, whether it's a quiet 10-minute walk, listening to music, or simply sitting in silence without a screen, is not a luxury. It is a critical component of this plan. It tells your body that it is safe, allowing it to shift its resources back toward vitality and passion. Finally, let's talk about movement. I'm not asking you to train for a marathon. I'm talking about gentle, consistent movement like a daily walk. Walking is one of the best things you can do to promote healthy blood flow. It acts as a natural pump, helping to push blood through your entire system and strengthening the very vessels you are rebuilding with collagen from the fruits. It improves insulin sensitivity, which is crucial for energy, and it's a powerful stress reducer. This simple act ties everything together: the nutrition, the hydration, and the mindset. So, my friends, my brothers, the path is clear. Start with the powerful trio of fresh papaya, guava, and mango. Hydrate your body. Nourish it with the zinc from pumpkin seeds, protect it from stress, and honor it with movement. This isn't just a diet, it is a declaration. It is you taking back control. It's a choice to live fully, to love deeply, and to honor the strong, vibrant man you are. Your partner will thank you. Your body will thank you. And you will thank yourself for choosing this path of renewed passion and unbreakable connection. If this message has touched you, please share it. Let's start a conversation and help the men we care about. Leave a comment telling me which fruit you'll try first, and subscribe to join our community. Together, we will keep alive that powerful spirit that defines us.